Hi and good evening. Thank you so much for joining me live. If you are catching this live or if you're catching this on replay equally, hello to you. So my plan is with this video is to show you how to make quite an easy rainbow card, and I'll be selling these as card kits. Now, some of you may have just caught a video I've done and I've taken it down because there was a boo-boo in it. So we're not going to worry about that. We're going to start from scratch. So I'm going to show you a card that I'm going to recreate the card. And if you're interested in buying it, you can do so. I'm selling them for £3. This just happens to cover the cost of postage and time and materials. So please let me know by emailing me, and I'll give you those details in a minute when I turn you round. So it's quite a simple card, you know, children can do it, adults can do it. If you've never made a card in your life before, I'm sure you could do this. All you need is glue and scissors, and then I'll provide the rest of the things for you. Okay, so I'm going to turn you around, do a quick hello to everybody, and then we'll get showing what we're making. So welcome. If you press the live button, you can chat away, and that's who I'm talking to. I can see people joining in the conversation. So hi to Steph and Beverly, Tina, Anne-Marie, Sheila, Monica and Janice. Good to have you on board. Okay, so like I said, this card is made up of lots of lovely coloured circles. I'm using pastel colours today. So Stampin' Up call them subtles. It's got a lovely range of subtle colours, and if I tilt my camera, you might be able to see all these nice kind of pastel colours. So we've got greens and blues and pinks, and look, I've given you a sneak peek already of the card that we're going to make. So in fact, I'm going to use those circles and introduce my card. Now, I wanted to also say that if you wanted to purchase these circle punches that I'm going to use to cut out the circles, you can do so from my shop. And I'll be using this shaped punch here, which happens to come with a stamp set, and it will cut out some of the matching shapes as well. So that's available at my shop at stampinstarcreations.co.uk. Right, so just to show you how this works, it's a bit like a hole punch, but different. Okay, so the Stampin' Up punches have a lock on them at the bottom, and this is to hold the spring shut, which apparently my engineer husband tells me is the best thing for the spring. Having it compressed, it helps the spring. So you push the button up to release the spring, okay, and that just gives you that springy action. And then if you shut it down and pull it back, that locks it back into place, and it's great for storage. It means you can stack them up and they'll store away. So when we're using punches, unlike a hole punch, you don't want to go in this way. You want to turn your punch around, so when you put your card in, you can see exactly where in your card you're punching. So I'm turning it around and I just press down and that pops out the card just like that. Okay, so I'm not going to spend all evening punching with you. I'm just going to show you one more. So turn it around, pop the card in and press, and that just pops out like that. So when you get your kit, you'll get a piece of plain white card, you'll get an envelope, and you'll get all the circles that you need to make the card, and with the addition of some umbrella shapes. Now, I think what I'm going to do as a bonus is I'm going to put in 2 different colours of umbrellas. So I thought with the coloured dots that we're going to put on, it might look quite nice with a stark black umbrella against it. So you'll get this shape here, which if you punch out 2 of these, they look a bit like a bat. Shall I show you? Now, there are quite a few things that you can do with this shape, and I've got another shape I want to show you next week, or to even make a butterfly. So if you bought this punch yourself, you could have lots of fun with that. And we're going to do the handle of the umbrella, as well as the other punches that have popped out with it. Don't worry about those messy pieces. And then I'm going to do a white umbrella as well, because if you've got some colouring pens at home, or maybe you've got some watercolouring pencils, you might even have crayons, whatever you've got at home that you can use, you might want to be able to colour your umbrella in. And particularly children, I'm sure you'd be excited to colour your own umbrella in. then you can do that with the white one. Okay, so the options are going to be there. I'm going to put a black one and a white one in. So let's work on our background and show you what you can do with your circles. So I'm going to cover my piece of card in the circles, and some of them are going to overlap and come off the edge of the card, but don't worry about that because it's all part of the design. Now you can put your circles anywhere you like on your card. And in fact, I'd suggest that it's probably easier to lay down your circles first to think about the spaces in between the circles and how they look, because you might not like the design that I've put them into. You might want to change the colours. You might want your yellow down here, or you might want to change these around. Let's do that. Actually, I've got to be careful about the pinks being next to each other, so I'm going to put that back again. And I've stuck that down. So lay out your circles first before you stick them down. Don't do what I do, do as I show. Okay. Now you might find that this one is a half circle. It just depends on what card I've got. So I might try and do a full circle, and hopefully I've got enough card to stretch around. So if you like the look of this kit, want to give it a go, you can buy it yourself and just send me an email at stampinstarcreations@gmail.com. Sorry, I said at twice, that's why I hesitated. stampinstarcreations@gmail.com, and then I can give you my details for payment, and I need your postal address so I can get this kit off in the post. It will take about a week, I reckon, because the postal service is a little slower. Bless them. Just glad they're still running. It's making such a difference, isn't it? Getting post still. Such a valuable service. So big thumbs up to our postal service. Now, what you might think is missing off the card is a sentiment. So you can buy the stamp set that's available that's matching. You could do that. That's one option. And ink up a sentiment. Or you can maybe print one off on your computer if you have got access to a computer and printer. Or you can handwrite a message and stick that on if you wish. Now I'm turning my piece of card over, coming close to the edge and snipping the circles away and just following the line of the card. Now, if you're not great with scissors, you might need adult help with this, particularly if you're a child making this kit. So please be careful when you're using scissors that you don't cut your fingers off or come to any harm. You might want to save these little circles because they can be used for something else. Let's move that away because that's confusing me. So I'm going to use those little bits that we've snipped off for the inside of my card to decorate the inside. Because it's quite fun when you open the card to have something inside as well. Now, if you don't use one of your umbrellas, the other thing you could do with it is to put it on your envelope and decorate the envelope. Or you might want to draw around it and use it as a template to draw an umbrella shape on the envelope. So I would love to see what your cards look like once you've got the kits. I know some people have signed up for this class already, and I'd love to know who you send it out to and maybe a reason for sending it to that person. Excuse me, my throat is getting croaky from talking. Okay, so I'm just going to show you what it looks like with the black umbrella. Or you can move it around. You could have it up in the sky like that. You could have it on one of your circles like that. Or you can do the same with the white one. Now, if you wanted the white circle to got circles on the brain. If you wanted your umbrella to show up a bit more, you could do an outline on it. So you could doodle on it and draw some shapes like that. and we can do some patterns. And you can colour these all in. You could do some dots and really go to town with decorating that umbrella. There we go. So don't worry about having to cut out the umbrella shape, because that will come in the kit. That makes it nice and fun. There you go. Like I said, I think, you know, you might want to do a sentiment on it. Now, if you'd like to see one that I've made with a stamp set, here's one I made earlier. So with the stamp set, it gives you the outline already, and it's got a pair of welly boots as well. And you've got sentiments that come in the stamp set. So it's up to you what you do with it. If you want to buy the stamp set and the punch as well. If you want to do that, you can head over to my shop at stampinstarcreations.co.uk. But in the kit, you will get your card circles, you'll get your punched out umbrella shapes, and you'll get an envelope as well, a plain white envelope, so you can decorate that to your heart's content also. Okay, so please message me if you're interested. There's my deets. Stampin' Star Creations, stampin' without the G, okay, stampin', it's a bit like the Stampin' Up, stampinstarcreations@gmail.com. Please give me a thumbs up just to reassure me that this is coming through okay, and I'm going to share this video out to those who buy the kit, so you know what you're doing or know what you're working towards. Okay, so a little bit of fun, hopefully bring a bit of sunshine into somebody's life. And I'm just going to catch up on any comments that I've missed. Karen says it looks really cute. Good. Anne-Marie's commenting about how organised my cardstock is. Thank you. Now, I will show you how I organise my cardstock if you want, out of interest. I did want to do, let me turn you around. I did want to do a room tour. I'm waiting to hit 3,000 subscribers. So if you want to share this out to somebody who'd appreciate this and who is likely to subscribe, then you're my new best friend. Okay. So I'll just quickly show this because I don't want to detract from the card. But so I've bought some of these pocketed envelopes, and they've got like a little business card section where I've put the coloured card in. And I've labelled them all up. And then all my scraps get kept in one of these baggies, in one of those file bags, and that just sits in the front inside my pocket. And it's so much easier to find in my drawer file. So there you go. So please let me know if you're interested in getting the card kit. Obviously it will come with some umbrellas that you can stick where you like. Do email me. Now, I had to look at my diary, which I haven't looked in for a little while, because who needs diaries right now? And I'd like to get these kits out oh no, that's the wrong date. Where are we? Tuesday the 7th. Okay, so if I know by Monday evening at the latest, if you'd like the kit, Monday the 6th, this coming Monday. I know it's a quick decision, but you know, if you want a new hobby, if you want something to do, if you're a bit bored at home, like I said, if you've never card made before, don't worry. You need glue and scissors to make this. So if you've got those at home, you're good to go. Okay, so £3. Message me if you're interested. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Give us a thumbs up if you like the look of this card. Comment below if there's any issues or if you want to contact me. And I'll be back next Tuesday, if not before, because I want to show you what else you could do with that punch. I'm just going to give you a little sneak peeky. With this shape, with that very shape, I'm going to show you what else you can make. And if you've missed it, I've done a video on how to put these shapes in a kind of kaleidoscope card too. Honestly, the possibilities are endless. So go and have fun. Message me once you've finished watching this video. Take care, and I'll be back soon. Mwah. God bless. Bye.